Hey, the bin's full. So we bought a 9610, and after the auction, the tire blew out before we even left the auction yard. So a new tire is 3 weeks out. So we grabbed this thing off the scrap pile, and we didn't dare drive it. It's too far. And this thing is tall, so we didn't put it on the trailer. So that's what we're working on today. So we put a tube in it. We weren't going to try messing with tubeless. So hopefully we get it back. It's like 30 miles to the shop. So couldn't let it sit here for 3 weeks. One, the guy said get it out of his yard, paraphrasing. Two, it does need some work, so it's not really ready for the field just yet. But hopefully it's more ready than not. Tires on. Check the gear oil, or the final drive oil is fine. I'm just gonna check the transmission down there. The blinker flasher, four-way flasher on that side in the back wasn't working. So we decided to throw that red flag on there. We had that on the back of the truck for some reason. Something about, it's supposedly someone gave it to us because it's Dad's. I don't know. But so we got that on there, the tire that is. We'll start heading up the road and see how well he gets along. Hopefully fine. Thumbs up, so we'll take it. So we'll get the machine home. We know it needs RAS bars, and it's going to get a new tire that's coming. But I may have already said this, the new tire's 3 weeks out, and we can't have it set in here. Oh, look. The air conditioning is working. He was giving me a thumbs up, but something. Boy, they even had the park brake on. See if he knows what he's doing. Well, what's the point here? That obviously the combine's moving and rolling, so unless we have an issue, just, well, that blinker on that side isn't going to work at all. None of them working. So unless we have an issue, we'll be back to the shop. So we found out that fuel gauge does not work on that combine, so he ran out of fuel. Well, there he is. We'll wait until we get clear, we can get out, and we'll get him his fuel. This is going to take two hands. Well, he even had the door open for me, but I'm not climbing that with this thing in my hand, so here he comes. got the key on. You want me to go turn it on? And then you got your wrench with you to crack the air. Well, at least you got off the road.
She started dying in the corner, this thing going, and it's dying and it's dying. I'm like, dude, I better start pulling off the road or I'm not going to bring this road.
I'll go turn the key on. Electric fuel pump, so get the key, get the pump running. Nothing like being broke down on the busy. I don't even think they can see that light. I got the light flashing and that stupid tire sticks up. There's the bucket, he's done.
That fuel pump back here is
New in 2017?
Yeah.
So it's not new. Apparently not, if it's a complete service. What's the bottom one say? There's nothing written down here. Well, getting any fuel yet? You can see his pretty side. I can't hear what he's saying. Alright, he's rolling. I think he's rolling anyway. He's not moving yet, but he's running wide open and he's backing up. Not sure what he's doing there. Must be there was something in front of him. Oh, that little post, yeah. You want to run that thing over. There we go. We're moving. So, quick update. That son of a pup died again, and now it's right on the bridge over that Seneca River and by Montezuma. So we're making lots of friends now. I went to Monroe to get a chain to tow it. He called me. He said he needed a set of wrenches. They don't sell wrenches. One of the real friendly mechanics loaned me a set of wrenches. He called me back. I'm going back to Monroe to get 2 brand new batteries. He thinks it's electrical. Sounds like he's got a trooper out there now setting up flares and whatnot. So we're doing real well. So I'm going to buy 2 batteries and we'll bring them out and see what happens then. So whatever. It had to happen right on that. It's not right on the bridge, but he's, well, you'll see. All set? Where'd she go? Because they stopped.
Just make sure it's in neutral and that the throttle's in idle.
All set? Well, we just got it to run. Here's our trooper escort. They've been nice enough to give us a hand getting the traffic around. Well, it shut back off again, so did something slip off? And that's why?
No, it's all hooked up. It's all hooked up just the way it was.
Let me get this out of here because this ain't doing us nothing. That's kind of odd that it started and shut back off. You want me to try it again?
You can try it, but it's just gonna crank. It's almost like something heats up, fucking shuts it off after it. You can try it.
Oh, I have no idea.
I'll pump it up, see if it...
I'm gonna take this to the truck, and then I'll try it. What'd you say, Rick? About these fine, great New York State troopers?
They did a nice job and they let us stay in the road
Exactly.
way too long.
We were in the road for about an hour, and they did a good job. They did traffic control, and we ended up towing the machine out of the way. I didn't have the camera rolling because I was on the phone with Rick. As you see, it's sitting back there. We're just past the bridge. We're off the road, and it's about 90 degrees. So we need to get some water because it's hot out here. And climbing in and out of that engine bay that was up to temperature is just, it's time for some water and tools. And it's an electrical issue, so probably an electric tester. Oh, it started and ran. I shut it off. I think all it needed was some fresh batteries. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt when you're got the Case IH going for you. This is the spot where we pulled in. That's where we were stuck just before the bridge down there. So, what's that? So we Jimmy cobbled some stuff. We're putting it all back to normal now. And I think these fresh batteries are going to have us rolling. The key in the cab is not on.
Turn the key on.
Turn the key on, he says. Well, at least we didn't get wet. And he says started again. There we go. Fired right up. Apparently, a couple fresh batteries. I don't know. The nice thing is, we're turning right up here onto a way less busy road. So, if it pukes and dies over there, well, we have a chain, and we'll be able to get it off the road much quicker. But I gotta run back to Monroe and bring that guy his stripping pliers back. And it just shut off. No, it shut off. Well, I think it was the plug. The plug, there's pins in that plug and they had corrosion, and I think that was the issue. But that situation on the bridge has got us nervous of getting back out in the road. So who wants to get back out into the road and have it puke and die?
I could lock the cab.
So we're going to let it run. I don't think anyone's stealing it. So we'll let it run while we return the tools from the nice fella at the Monroe. And if it's still running when we get back,
we're going to try it.
Then we're going to try our hand at 5 o'clock traffic on Route 20 here.
Yeah, couldn't get any better. Couldn't get any better.
This road here, I thought the road I lived on was busy. This here is just this is like non-stop traffic. We are back on the road. It's raining, so I'm behind him now with the amber light flashing because when it was raining really hard, didn't want someone coming up behind him and taking out the straw chopper and the straw spreader. So thought we would, because that's all he's got is a couple little itty bitty. They're not really even 4-ways, and so we're gonna stick with me behind him for a minute. When the rain stops, I can jump out around him and just keep moving. But the hope is we can keep moving. But dying in the road like that certainly tests your resolve and your patience. He was not happy. Not that I was happy, but of course I didn't just write a check for that thing either. He did. So I guess you get this kind of idea that, you know, you buy something from the auction, it's, you can at least get the thing home, back to the shop. Certainly when you need to have the police there to do traffic control, that's not the greatest. So it's raining now, so that's why we're gonna stay behind them with 4-ways, because when it rains like that, the last thing we need, if they're gonna plow into me, I got my 4-ways on with the amber light flashing. Out of course, that stupid tire that's on the back is probably blocking half of what they can see in the amber light. Anyway, we'll see how it goes from here on out.